Hi everyone, so today I'm back with another first impression style foundation review. Yeah, words are skipping me today. But yeah, if you can tell, I just woke up and I'm kind of a mess. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go for work and still sick. And yeah, basically I'll be trying the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation as well as the matching concealer. So these two right here. So basically I'll just be trying it on my face, I'll see what coverage it gives, I'll zoom you in so you can see, and yeah, basically I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I just want to see how it translates on my skin. I briefly tried it in the store because I wanted to get a colour match, and I really found it to be quite remarkable. For the little bit of product you use, you get a whole load of coverage, and as you can see, I don't have the best skin. You know, I don't have textured surfaces. I do have a lot of acne scarring and the occasional cystic acne, and yeah. On top of that, I have I think I would like to call myself an oily decombination type of skin tone, but of late, because I've been working on my skin a lot, basically it has gone back to being more oily like when I was in high school. So yeah, basically I'm an oily complexion, and yeah, let's just see how it works on oily skin girls. I'll try not to set it today and we'll just see how it goes. So let's just get started. Okay, so let's just start using the foundation. I also picked up the Makeup Forever Professional brush in 154, straight and wavy. But it's basically like a smaller kabuki brush, and I really love this. I've been using it with other foundations. If you can see my other first impressions on the Tarte foundation, I'll put it below. You can see how this brush performs, and it's so good. It's like the perfect size kabuki brush to get into this corner and like just the crevices of your face, as well as to set your concealer, everything. So basically it's just one brush for everything, and it doesn't shed. It's really light and soft, yeah, which I really like on delicate and sensitive skin. So anyways, that's not the review, but I'll just be using that brush. So yes, this is how the foundation stick looks like, and if you remove the lid, there's a seal, and that's how it looks like. I've already swatched it on the back of my hand for the close-up. So originally what I can tell you is that the shade on top, before you even swatch it, when you get it brand new, is actually a little bit darker because it's exposed to air, therefore it oxidizes and becomes a little bit darker. But after you swatch it, that's the actual color inside. So this matches me really well. So I'm bringing you in closer just so you can really tell if it's good. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3. And then maybe a bit here. Can you see that? It's pretty amazing. All my discolorations are neutralized on this side with just a little bit of product. This prominent zit, not so much, but overall amazing. I think this is like a perfect medium if you want light coverage but you still want that kind of foundation type of finish. And that's so me. I know there are many hybrid products like, oh, the BB cushion, that kind of thing, but the dewy texture and also the little product you get sort of gets me. But this is one of those innovative products that really is up my alley, if that makes sense. Yeah, on the other side, I don't think I'll use a sponge. I'll carry on using, or maybe I'll use my fingers, just because lately I've been trying to steer away from using the sponge because I find that it eats up quite a bit of my product. Yep. And I love how fun this product is. It's kind of like face paint for adults. So using your fingers, it's a lot harder to blend, as you can tell. But I suggest if you're gonna pick this up, you have to invest in a brush. Whether it be the Makeup Forever one or a Real Techniques one in the drugstore in Singapore. Definitely pick up a buffing brush or a foundation brush at least. Something with a fluffy texture. I'm just gonna continue with my brush. They claim that this foundation is buildable as well, so let's just see how it goes on my more prominent acne spots. Voila! It's gone! Oh my gosh, this is so fun. And it's so quick to use. So I'd say for my skin type and for my skin condition, this would be pretty much full coverage for me. I wouldn't put concealer on the rest of my spots. I would basically just put it on my under eye and I'll see how the concealer performs there, just because I don't feel the need to use the concealer too much. But anyway, let's move on to the concealer. This is it, the Ultra HD concealer. It has this kind of a weird kind of applicator, but I think basically it's just to dispense the product. You can't really spread it out or anything. If it was a sponge, then that would be different. So I'm just gonna dispense it on this side. I'm gonna use my fingers for this. It feels really lightweight, slightly liquidy, but not too liquidy. It's not entirely creamy as well, it's more liquid. Feels like the Urban Decay Naked Skin concealer as well, which is one of my holy grails. It doesn't feel like the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer at all. That one is very moussey, so this is more liquid, but it packs a whole load of coverage. As you can see, my eyes are neutralized just instantly and it blends away like a dream, which makes getting ready in the morning really quick. Can you see that? Instantly brighten, and it's so nice. As you can see, it gives quite a yellowish undercast, but that's the nature of my skin and I'm okay with that. I just need to blend out the edges a little bit, and yeah. If you can see that sheen it gives on this side, see the rest of my skin not so much, but here, that's because it's really quite liquidy. So if you don't like very tacky sort of concealer, you might want to steer clear from this. But basically what I'm trying to say is that it's a lot of coverage still, so yeah, you won't be disappointed. Well, yeah, I'm gonna show you how it looks from afar. Yep, so I really like it. Can you? So excited. Every time I find a good foundation, I'm really excited just because it's one of my favorite products. I know it's unfortunate that it had to be foundation, but because of my acne scarring, sometimes I get quite insecure. Still growing, still learning, but yeah, I really like it. And that took like what, seconds, minutes? Yeah, basically I feel that this is one of those products that lives up to its hype. I'm not really sure how this compares with the Liquid Ultra HD foundation. I'm actually contemplating getting that, but I might not because I got the face and body from Makeup Forever, but I haven't used it. But in any case, I will just say this. It's not for people who have really dry skin, but basically this foundation does not tug on dry patches, because at the moment I do have dry patches as well because I'm dehydrated, but they don't tug on dry patches. However, I find that it might accentuate them throughout the day, especially if you're working in a, what do you call, like a air-conditioned climate, or yeah, something that will dry your skin further. It might not hold up, so you might want to do some skin prep underneath. But for me, basically, it's great because my skin naturally produces oil, and you know, do I get dewy at the end of the day? We'll just have to wait and see, and I'll check back in at the end of the day. So I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup and I'll get back to you. So yes, that's all my makeup done. I basically just put like Becca Champagne Pop in Opal on my eyes, on my cheeks, used the Hourglass blush, set my T-zone with the RCMA powder just precisely here, my nose bridge, the center of my forehead and this corner, but very light dusting. And yeah, I did my brows, curled my lashes, yeah, very basic. On my lips, if you're wondering what color that is Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D, the liquid lipstick. I really like it. It's still setting at the moment, but anyways, look at the foundation. It still has stayed put and it looks really good. I mean, I'm just gonna take a picture of how it looks now. Yeah, so basically it's so good. I mean, I really like the shade match to my skin. Maybe on camera it looks a little bright because I'm only using a single source of light, which is my window, but I look a little more NC30, that kind of thing. It matches that very well. And yeah, I really like it, and it makes me look kind of flawless yet looking really natural. So that's the kind of look I go for day to day. So I'm just gonna check back in at the end of the day. That's what it looks like at the beginning of the day, and now it's about 8:30, and I'll check back in at about pretty late because I'm going to a site recce, and you know, to just like set up stuff for an event. So if you like this video so far, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So yeah, I'll see you when I get back.